All, welcome back to a new post today, and let's continue with the most important points that you need to keep track for the preliminary upcoming UPSC examination, Civil Services Prelims 2025, and today we'll be tracking for July 28th. So number one is World Nature Conservation Day. Now this is celebrated on July 28th every year around the globe to come together to observe World Nature Conservation Day. The directive principles of state policy from Article 36 to 51 of the Constitution of Part 4A also speaks about the Part 4 speaks about the directive principles of state policy. Now this day serves as a reminder of importance of conserving our natural resources and protecting the environment for future generations. The World Nature Conservation Day is officially established at the United Nations Conference of Human Environment held in Stockholm, Sweden, 1972. Recognizing the critical need for global environmental action, United Nations General Assembly designated July 28th as the day to highlight the importance of safeguarding nature. Sustainable Development Goals 2030 also speak of safeguarding nature. This date also marks the anniversary of the adoption of the World Heritage Convention, underscoring the significance of protecting our planet's natural wonders. And the next most important is about the Paris Olympics. So we have players from javelin, boxing, badminton, shooting, weightlifting, tennis, wrestling, hockey and track. Let me tell you that pre-independent era Norman Pritchard won 2 silvers with regard to track, and recently in this edition of 2024, yesterday the Paris Olympics came to an end. The silvers only by Neeraj Chopra for javelin, others all are bronze. In hockey, bronze; wrestling, bronze; and shooting, bronze; in badminton in shooting as well, bronze. So in 2024, Neeraj became the first track field athlete from India to win medals for consecutive Olympics, and also in 2024 Manu Bhaker became the first Indian post-independence woman to win multiple medals in a single edition. Apart from that, we have the silver from javelin, as I told you, and hockey won the medal after a very long wait in the recent Olympics. So that's the bronze. And the next most important is about inner permit line. So we have something called as a official travel document that is issued by the Government of India to allow inward travel to certain places which are protected, this travel document is issued to an Indian citizen who visits a protected area for a limited period of time. It is obligatory for the Indian citizens from outside those states to obtain a permit for entering into the protected area. Now the inner permit line is an official travel document issued by the state government concerned to allow inward travel of an Indian citizen into a protected area for a limited period. It is obligatory for the Indian citizens from outside these states to obtain a permit to enter a protected state. The document is an effort by the government to regulate movement to certain areas located near the international border, and inner permit line is usually significantly easier to obtain than a protected area permit, which is a document required by non-citizens to enter the same area. And India-Australia trade pact came into force. Now let me tell you, this covers the following major areas. They are trade in goods, services, rules of origin, technical barriers for trade, sanitary, phytosanitary measures, customs procedures and trade facilitation, trade remedies, legal institutional issues, movement of natural persons. The next issue is about DigiLocker. So DigiLocker is digitization service provided by the Ministry of Electronics Information Technology under the Digital India initiative. DigiLocker allows access to digital versions of various documents, including the driver's license, vehicle registration certificates, academic mark sheets, etc. It provides 1 GB of storage space to each account to uphold scanned copies of legal documents. Users need to possess an Aadhaar number to use a DigiLocker. Using registration, user identity is verified using a one-time password sent to the linked mobile number. The beta version of the service was rolled out in February 2015, which was launched to the public by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and storage space uploaded legacy documents initially 100 MB but now 10 and limited to 10 MB. DigiLocker recently saw an uptick in the number of users that are using the services, and recently it was also provided for school children as well. BIMSTEC, the next most important issue is about BIMSTEC. Now, it is a Bay of Bengal initiative for multi-technical and economic cooperation among the countries of the Bay of Bengal region, including India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Thailand are among the countries dependent, and 14 priority sectors are there in this BIMSTEC grouping. They have established focus on these 14 sectors. A free trade agreement is under negotiation with BIMSTEC, referred to similarly as SAARC, and the leadership is rotated in alphabetical order country-wise. The permanent secretariat is at Dhaka. There are 14 major sectors focused by the BIMSTEC. They are trade and investment, trade and communication, energy, tourism, technology, fisheries, agriculture, public health, poverty alleviation, counter-terrorism, transnational crime, disaster and environmental management, people-to-people contact, cultural cooperation, and climate change. So some of the areas India is cooperating with, and we have the headquarters of some of these 14 sectors in many of the countries. So have a look at them. And these are the few issues that I wanted to track for you for July 28th with regard to the most important issues that you need to keep track for civil services prelims 2025. If you did like them, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video, and I shall see you tomorrow in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning.